These are the top YouTubers who have spent time behind bars. Logan Paul, Sssniperwolf, Beam Squad, Reset, Jens the Beast, Ruslan Sokolovsky, Saucy and Honey, Sam Pepper, and Ice Poseidon. Let's begin with Sam Pepper and Ice Poseidon, who were arrested for the dumbest reason. Back in mid-2018, Sam and Ice had the genius idea of hiding in a purple wooden Fortnite llama on wheels so they could sneak past security into VidCon. Their plan was to film a 24-hour overnight challenge inside the convention. At first, everything seemed to be going well. Sam and Ice cruised into the convention, filming and laughing at security through a small peephole. However, they forgot they were live streaming to thousands of people, and it only took one call to VidCon security to shut down their whole plan. Less than 10 minutes after getting inside, security and police walked straight up to them, and they were arrested. The two were taken to the police station, banned from VidCon for life, and given a notice to appear in court. This eventually resulted in 2 years of probation, $50,000 in fines, and 80 hours of community service. Logan Paul's arrest in Italy was not as short-sighted, but still incredibly foolish. In 2017, during his obnoxious vlogger phase, Logan and his group had already disrespected Italian customs, been kicked out of hotels, and filmed locals without their permission. When they reached Italy's famous Colosseum, Logan knew that flying a drone over the area was illegal, but he did it anyway. The military quickly captured the drone, and Logan was arrested. After being released later that day, he continued his antics, seemingly proud of what had happened. Sssniperwolf had a more serious experience with the law. In 2013, before she became a well-known YouTuber, Sssniperwolf was arrested for armed robbery. She explained in a video titled My Jail Story,
I didn't even steal anything and they had no proof I did. They took me to the police station jail, they took mugshots, and they asked us a ton of questions.
Confident that she had nothing incriminating in her bag, she was later arrested and charged with armed robbery. She spent 3 days in a larger jail complex before being released. Next, we have Reset, a Spanish YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers who was sentenced to 15 months in prison for a cruel prank. In 2017, Reset thought it would be funny to replace the filling of an Oreo with toothpaste and give it to a homeless man. Despite Reset's claim that it would help the man clean his teeth, the community was outraged. After a petition was signed by 125,000 people to have his channel deleted, Reset ended up in court. He was found guilty of violating the man's moral integrity, sentenced to 15 months in prison, fined 20,000 euros, and banned from social media for 5 years. Beam Squad, another YouTube couple with over 1 million subscribers, found themselves in prison for a much more serious crime. In 2020, they revealed in a video that they were arrested for identity theft and defrauding the government by accessing over 1,400 social security accounts without authorization. Despite this happening before their YouTube career began, they were sentenced to 3 years in prison and ordered to repay the $94,000 they had stolen. The Russian YouTuber Ruslan Sokolovsky faced a 3.5-year sentence for playing Pokemon Go in a church. In 2016, he filmed himself playing the game in Yekaterinburg's Church on Blood, which stirred controversy among believers. A criminal case was initiated, citing incitement to hatred and enmity. In 2017, he received a suspended sentence of 3.5 years, and although his channel has largely died out, he has yet to spend any actual time in jail. Jens the Beast, a bodybuilder and YouTuber, was sentenced to prison multiple times, totaling 4 years behind bars. His trouble with the law began after the death of his mother when he was 24. After multiple stints in prison, Jens decided to turn his life around, launching a coaching program and joining Rich Piana's 5% nutrition group. He used YouTube to rebuild his reputation after being released from prison. Lastly, we have Saucy and Honey, who are facing up to 7 years in prison for a YouTube prank. In February 2022, the couple filmed a 24-hour overnight challenge inside a Target store. Although they claimed to have stayed overnight, security footage showed them leaving the store at 3 a.m. The couple was arrested and charged with criminal trespassing and conspiracy, leaving them with a potential 7-year sentence.